If you need a little dopamine boost after a long, tiring day, let the perfect sounds and smooth movements of these machines soothe your mind. Watching this strike, can you imagine just how powerful that hammer blow really is? The automatic radish washer uses powerful water jets combined with a vibrating tank and rollers, washing away dirt before the radishes move on to the packaging stage. With an FAE mulching head, cleared truly means nothing left behind, from brush and dry branches to entire stumps, all gone in an instant. Now watch how these rows of onions gently fall before the harvester. Bet you can't find a single onion that's out of line. .3D silicone printing technology lets you shorten the mold making process from several days down to just a few hours. The molds produced are durable and can be reused many times. Carefully tending to every small marker ensures each green spout has its own place, organized and perfectly in order. Those neatly aligned rolls of fabric appear as a soothing sight, gently calming the eyes of anyone watching. Row by row is filled precisely, then flipped over to form a perfectly even shell layer. Right from the very first step, the shaping machine gives the beret its rounded form, with clean edges and consistent thickness. The sausage you enjoy every day was very likely made by this fascinating machine. Ever wondered how water bottles or cosmetic containers get labeled that wrap tightly 360 degrees around them? That's the magic behind sleeve labeling machines. No rushing, no constant tray lifting. The automatic baking tray conveyor handles the baking process from start to finish. After rolling, steel sheets can stretch hundreds of meters long. Coiling them is the only practical way to transport the material and feed it into an automated production lines later on. Why do factories favor pneumatic peeling? Because it's fast, keeps the kernels undamaged, and helps them store longer. The machine's pounding rhythm and the water hitting are key to tightening the fibers together, giving the hat its smooth texture and durability. By delivering feed quickly and without interruption, this machine is the key to keeping large-scale farms running smoothly and on schedule. When working with 20-foot logs, it's crucial that the machine is powerful enough to cut smoothly from end to end. Those repetitive tasks are now handled neatly by the game box cutting system, significantly reducing manual labor. Can you believe an automated line can produce up to 2,000 simit per hour? The machine portions the dough to the exact weight, shapes it perfectly, dips it in pekmez, and coats it evenly with sesame. Almost no manual work needed. No need to send a whole crew working under the scorching sun. Using a grater, kilometers of roadside can be cleared spotless in just a few hours. The secret behind letterpress lies in its immense pressure, forcing the ink deep into the paper and reshaping the paper's fiber structure, creating a visual effect that offset or digital printing can only dream of. A single frosty night can wipe out an entire season's worth of hard work. That's why many growers turn to anti-frost machines instead of leaving everything up to the weather. The hoop installer saves labor and standardizes the entire tunnel structure. It's how modern agriculture reduces reliance on manual work while boosting accuracy. In Italian cuisine, mortadella is usually sliced very thin, so it requires minimal chewing, allowing the flavors to shine from the very first bite. Each hammer strike gradually shapes the softened steel, forming a round billet ready for finer forging work. For dishes like minced steak or schnitzel, uniform thickness is the key to preventing them from drying out. Linear welding distributes forces evenly along the muffler, reducing the risk of cracking or deformation under high heat and pressure. Even stitching and strong seams help the trousers hold their shape and stay durable over time. No longer stiff or heavy, modern wooden clogs feel cloud soft thanks to hollow designs shaped to the curve of the foot. Lightweight, supportive, and perfectly comfortable to wear. The machine's 360-degree rotation allows for complex cuts in hard-to-reach areas, ensuring wall reinforcement work is carried out safely and efficiently. With an 8 cubic meter vehicle, you can clear manure from the barn in just minutes. Easy to operate, saving both labor and time. The machine's precision is clearly shown in its clean, straight cuts. This is the key factor that allows the chair components to fit perfectly together, ensuring rock-solid stability in use. For special occasions, sometimes one sweet treat just isn't enough. Custom macarons printed with logos, names, anniversary dates, or personal messages make every celebration memorable from the very first glance. Ring rolling technology makes it possible to form precise, uniform, and stable curves on every single component. This is a simple example of how technology doesn't replace tradition, but supports it, helping baked dumplings come out better and faster. Now, completing over 25,000 trees in a single winter is no longer out of reach. Unlike traditional die printing methods that rely on heavy chemical use, automated printers apply only the exact amount of ink needed for each pattern. Equipped with a powerful hydraulic compression system, the hay baler transforms bulky piles of grass into compact square bales. Even when handling heavy woolen cloth, the Hattersley domestic treadle loom produces soft fabric, true to traditional handcrafted quality. At first glance, many might think these are roasted potatoes, but in reality, they are being cleaned with a torch. Cheburek is puffed up with air before frying, which stretches the dough, keeps the filling from sticking, and ensures the pastry cooks evenly from the inside out. After brushing and shaping, the beret passes through a tufting machine to remove excess hair, creating a smooth and even surface. Not an AI video! This high-tech system lifts and puzzle packs your car into the parking spot with perfect precision. Preparing a plentiful supply for the winter market has never been this fast and efficient. Modern drones are GPS programmed, able to follow precise flight paths while controlling spray volume and speed. After drying, maize grapes go through a washing stage to remove any remaining dust, sand, and impurities before being sorted and packaged. The markings on the runway help pilots stay aligned, brake at the right point, and move safely around the runway. In areas that require a high level of flatness, like yards or floors, using specialized machines is an essential step. The olive harvester works with a gentle shaking mechanism, causing the fruit to fall evenly and neatly into collection nets. It's an indispensable helper on large, densely planted farms, speeding up the harvest. Unlike pounding with the hammer, which can tear the meat or cause it to lose its moisture, the press applies even force, gently breaking down connective tissue while keeping the meat juicy inside. AI is weaving its way into every button, but don't worry, it's not replacing tailors, just giving them a speed boost. The punch design, combined with the spring, flips each page gently without breaking the spine, perfect for study and office work. Ever wondered why packaging arrives looking both beautiful and sturdy? The secret is in the automated production line. From printing, cutting, and pressing to packing, every step is controlled with millimeter precision. Before the compressed air is injected into the ground, the system filters and removes moisture to ensure the airflow is clean, preventing impurities from altering the soil structure. Raw willow wood is too soft to withstand high-speed strikes. That's why the pressing machine acts as a reinforcement step, compressing the wood fibers to make the bat more durable without losing its spring on impact. Vacuum packing compresses pillows, blankets, and other bulky lightweight items, reducing their volume by up to 300 to 400%, saving storage space and cutting shipping costs. The specialized font leveling attachment on the fend works like an oversized iron, smoothing field edges and neatly shaping the soil banks in just seconds. Shaping the dough is a crucial step in making top-quality pizzas or sweet breads. Let Sunmix Moon help you lay the perfect foundation for every masterpiece that comes out of the oven. Watching this tree packing machine might look simple, but it's the key to keeping the tree intact until it reaches the customer. Like a silent partner, this system works behind every perfect cocktail, freeing staff from meticulous calculations so they can focus entirely on delighting their guests. The onion peeler uses compressed air instead of water or blades, removing skins cleanly without making the onions damp so they stay fresh longer. Thanks to its automatic operation, the polishing machine saves time and ensures even pressure across the entire surface. Don't worry if your new jeans feel a bit stiff. That's likely due to the heavy starch finishing used to help them hold their shape. In industrial production, odengu can be shaped by machine to ensure consistent size and uniformity. Compared to traditional hand troweling, porta-trowel ensures a more even bonding of the resin surface and relies less on manual strength. Don't let customers forget you the moment they finish their drink. A logo on the plastic bottle doesn't just decorate. It keeps your brand close in the customer's mind. The world of visually satisfying machines still has so many fascinating things ahead. Subscribe to WowTech and leave a comment so we can keep exploring together.